Just want to make this video real quick. Hopefully, I've tried to record it a few times. My son was just stomping around upstairs, kind of distracted me, so I had to redo this. But prior to that, I've recorded it at least 10 times, and every time I catch myself trying to lie uh, about my situation or, being the truth. And if you're giving a testimony, I don't think that's the way to go. So, if you're going to tell your story, you need to tell the right one, tell the real one. So, um, and I guess the reality just hit me when I was just recording this, um, the why for this. So I'll get to that in a minute. But I ran this by my wife earlier today. I said, hey, I kind of want to go public with this. I want to share my story, my testimony, because I think somebody out there may be where I was, and I may be able to help them. And so the goal is if one person sees this video, I hope that it resonates with you, and there's going to be a call to action at the end of this, and I hope that you will feel motivated to do so. But the reason I ran it by my wife before making this is because her family is full of brilliant and talented people that are all in the ministry, and they're very good people and great people, and you don't want to be the embarrassment of the family, And technically, I already am because I'm the only one in the family who can't sing. But aside from that, uh, I also am the only one with the mohawk. But and no, you can't quote every scripture in the Bible either. Um, they love me anyway, and so hopefully they'll love me through this too. But for the last 20 years, maybe, yeah, 20 years, I've been a raging alcoholic. I've been, uh, I've literally, I've taken it to the extreme. And for the last 5 years, I've been a closet alcoholic. And my wife knew that I drank when we dated. In fact, I even told her uncle, our pastor, he's one of our pastors, and told him, when I joined the church, I was like, I know church God says abstinence, but I drink, I drink beer. That's what I do. I like it. That's what I did. And I had my apartment and I drank. I was alone. I didn't feel like it hurt anybody, so I did it. And then we got married. In a unique living situation, man. This is my room behind me here. Like, this is where I sleep. And my wife has a master bedroom upstairs, and uh, I could sleep there. I would wake up with her on the couch because I snore. And she gets up like 6 a.m. and I work second shift. She goes to bed 5 minutes after I walk in the door. 15 minutes after I get in the door, she's in bed. And I'm tucking her in. And so for the longest time, I would tuck her in and I'd come in my room and I'd have a couple of beers and I'd go to bed. And I didn't really think that I was doing anything wrong. I didn't even realize the sin I was committing. And you may be watching this and be thinking, well, drinking's not a sin. Well, I'm not talking about drinking. I'm talking about hiding it from my wife, right? Deceiving her. Because it would be a lot different if I had just said it. Look, man, I had a rough week. And I'm going to have a couple of beers in my room, and I need you to be okay with it. And she wouldn't be, okay? She wouldn't. But chances are pretty good if I had talked to her about it like that, she might have been like, okay, I hope the house doesn't burn down or the kids don't need anything, but don't let them see you doing it. We really don't want alcohol in the house. But she would have been a lot more receptive to it if I'd talked to her about it. But I didn't, because I was an alcoholic. I am an alcoholic. I had to hide it because I didn't want her to know that I was doing it. I didn't want her to know how much I was drinking. I didn't want her to know that I had a problem. I didn't want anybody to know because I didn't want anybody to stop me. And so you can probably figure I didn't quit drinking because I wanted to, okay, which I did want to. A lot of guys at work have been asking me about losing weight. What have you been doing? You on Ozempic? You know, you taking diet pills, cardio? No, I quit drinking. Lost 60 pounds. That's it. Still eat. I eat a lot of eggs. Been doing that for my powerlifting. I still eat junk. I have a honey bun almost every day. Lost 60 pounds. I quit drinking. That's what I did. So I tell these guys out there like, oh, it's good for you. I should quit drinking too. I'm like, yeah, you should. It's not good for you. I did not quit drinking to lose weight though. I got to be clear. I quit drinking because I got caught hiding it. And basically laid down the law. You know, she felt deceived, and she should. She was embarrassed. And I was embarrassed and ashamed. And I really didn't want to drink, you know, but I didn't have the motivation to stop. And getting caught gave me that motivation. So here's my call to action. Don't be like me. Don't wait until you get caught. If you have a partner that loves you and you love them, you need to pause this video, press stop, go to them right now and tell them they have a problem. It's alcohol, porn, drugs, you know, pain pills, and all the people, diet pills. If you're on a prescription, you can still have a problem, man. Can't stop. You try to hide it. Don't. You know, just whatever that addiction is, especially though if it's alcohol, because I relate to that one. Go tell the person that loves you the most that you need their help. Like, I want to stop, but I don't know how, and I'd rather come to you than you find out later. And I promise, if they love you, it's going to mean way more to them that you did that than it would ever mean for them to catch you later. They're going to respect you more. Now, they may still lose some respect for you, you know, because you have been hiding it. But trust me, you will thank me 6 months from now. Your life will be so much better if you can get them to help you and you can get past it. And for me and for us, it was like having a conversation of, this is not what we agreed to have in the house. She did tell me before we got married, I don't want alcohol in the house. I straight up, that's why I hid it. She said it. I looked her right in the eye, I said, okay. You know? And then 2 weeks, 3 weeks, well, it was longer than that. Right after our honeymoon, which was a couple months after we got married, we drank. I snuck it in the house, brought it in my room. She'll never know. I'm fortunate that when she found out and when she caught me, I wasn't drunk. I wasn't drinking. I was at work. She came in my room. She was hanging some clothes for me and throwing my trash. She's like, holy crap. It's like 40 beer cans under my bed. I'm not, it's embarrassing, man. I'm not even kidding. I was just drinking them that week, stuffing them under the bed. She probably thought it was like a month's worth. It was like 4 days. You know, like, I was spending so much money on that crap. And what it was doing to me physically and what it was doing to me emotionally. Like, I battle depression anyway. So then you add copious amounts of a depressant. It's no wonder I was so miserable. So 34 weeks sober now, I feel better than I ever have. I sleep better than I ever have. I wake up, I don't feel groggy. I don't feel like total crap. I feel better and stronger than I ever have. I'm not stronger than I've ever been, but I feel better and stronger than I ever have. Our relationship, you know, I want to say it's better than it's ever been. I definitely feel like it's better because we're more honest, you know? I mean, it's a good thing. So if you're like me, or like I was, and you're hiding it, don't. If you're going to do it, just do it. But tell them. And I think that if you talk to them about helping you with it, you can beat it if you want to. And maybe you don't want to quit. You know, if you're still watching this, I don't know why. You know, because I'm not going to tell you that's okay. You don't need it. It's not good for you. I can't judge you for doing it. You know, I would never do that, but I certainly want to encourage you to stop. You will feel better if you stop. And you will be a better person. I promise you'll be better. You will be. So that's it, guys. Hope this reaches somebody that needs it. And if you know me and this is embarrassing for you, I apologize. You know, forgive me. I got a lot of work still to do on myself, and slowly but surely just trying to check off the list. And if you've stuck around, if it's one of the bridges that I haven't burned, I appreciate you. So thanks, guys.